DreamHack Open is brought to you by Corsair, Intel, Monster Energy, and US Navy.
The CTI is, just suspicious of that squeaky door position. Will they go down the vent and so on and so forth? And then now we get some cross smokes for the T's as well outside. So supplying that pressure, falling the first point of contact here with the USP. It's labored, but he does find that headshot eventually, even maybe getting a reload off. This is looking quite good for Fallen. kNgV able to...
But look at this, sergej sneaking through ramp room unspotted, but he does get traded out pretty efficiently if we're fair about it. Only getting that one kill, that's not going to be enough to bring this one back over to their side as Taco and kNgV back into form, and it hasn't quite come into fruition just yet, but maybe it can today. Aerial the one dealing blows though right now, but meyern quick to respond with that AUG, but look at the pistols popping off for ENCE. They're keeping this very, very interesting. Luckily, it seems, never mind, I thought Taco was gonna...
It's gonna have to be a ridiculous reactive shot here. At least he was able to get the reload off. Picks up the bomb, but again, there's no time to really go, there's no time. He hasn't left himself time to do this. He's gonna have to go for the desperation plant in the smoke, and that's just so obvious here for kNgV, surely, as he wraps around the smoke, and Sunny, he kind of... for sure. And there's no smoke to cover across, and kNgV's pretty happy to take the fight, but you can shoot through that, and indeed...
Trying to pave way towards outside, but Fallen's got that scout, and again, he is so deadly with this weapon. He's the clap. What can he really do? He does have bomb, but it's not long.
An aggressive one, just going outside, no smokes to go for the cross, and Fallen has hit some very nasty shots there. We've got a faster one on our hands. Here's the spray through the door. Not going to land too much, but enough here to really weaken 3 players for finishing. That surely must be coming from Rap at some point. Oh, he's so good, isn't he?
Made in Brazil has gotten the opening kill of that very round.
Oh, no.
It's a tough one. That's really starting to crush all the remaining options.
Just before that smoke goes away, and he's repositioned to a very good angle, and that is why he gets some damage. It falls back safely. Flashbang goes out. He wants to peek with the flash. It's a big play. It doesn't work. In fact, maybe Fallen would have wanted to try to delay here because of control and decontamination. Making their way forward. Sunny swinging on the side of the smoke up to Aerial now. They've fashioned a 1v1 out of this, which is quite crazy. There's the molly. Oh no! Aerial straight past it, and he's going to nail it. Great stuff there. And that gave the opposition a chance before the rotation was in the plant.
It's actually insane that they still almost lost, though. Aerial, I think, had 2 HP left. Awesome play for Made in Brazil, so... Oh my goodness, that's almost a dangerous time there for Taco, but he does escape away from it all, able to even stand firm with the M4. There's going to be 3 kills from Taco, and kNgV also chiming in with an op kill. Leaves it all...
Cold from Taco, that's so insane, and meyern will trading if you're kNgV. Not kNgV, sorry, what am I talking about?
It's okay, Dan.
Whoever it was left here.
That's fine. Nothing to extinguish, so... Maybe they're not getting as much as they hope out of it. They're still trying to make their way out into upper, but it may not be enough. Though the entries are starting to pour in.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good here, but there is a player that dropped onto the side. meyern's ready, and he'll take down one. Problem for... Oh, I was about Squeaky as well. This is a very scary position. Tries to play the advantage of his angle, and it's going to work out.
There from Fallen, no question. And now Fur might be the final nail in the coffin of this round for the Finns. And
once again, making MIBR respect the squeaky door position. They've been able to get so much value through there. And oh my god, pushing from absolutely every single position. MIBR position as he looks for a frag. But
now again, we're seeing quick outside take from kNgV. He's here so fast, they do not expect it. He's only good for 1, though. Great conversion from ENCE on what could have been a very precarious situation. There's a team kill on all of it, but they still do have a 3-on-2, but low health on a couple of their players, but it may not matter as the kills come.
But hold their positions and just respond, and respond they will. Aerial, nice first headshot, looking to follow things up though. Will be traded immediately. Great spacing from MIBR as they begin to crunch the upper bomb site. And sergej go for the chase here, but he's on the reload, blocking his teammate. Very awkward. Looking for some faster pressure there. Looking to get ahead of it with these SMGs. Very fast movement. It's working out for MIBR as they get some trades into the bomb site. allu running through the flames. Oh my goodness, he can't quite follow up very quickly. And that will be the end of him. kNgV swings through for the trade as well. Back into the lobby position. And he'll keep hold of that weapon.
That's a tough one.
Him a lot of aggressive options.
Maybe he's going to catch a timing as well, catching someone trying to run back. The bomb has been tossed down as well because of that action. Finds meyern also. Limited firepower for ENCE. There's just 2 safe rifles, but they're having enough impact, it seems.
With Taco, can they cobble something together? Looks like they will be completely denied there. Great headshot from sergej, and he will finish it off with a D. In that sense. Either way, they go for a more aggressive hold outside. It's going to work out for the initial kill. Sunny looking to lock off the position with a smoke.
One thought about it, it seemed like, and yeah, he will.
MIBR team as they look to try to finish this round off. There's only 20 seconds to go. They have to force their way forward. Nice entry from kNgV.
Yeah, it's not looking good at all, is it? Limited resources to work with. They do have the kit onto allu. Maybe if he can find a kill very quickly. Wish, and Fallen finds that out right away. Now at 7, not much to lose to be.
Here comes the pressure to the upper bomb site. I love these mollies.
He'll just waltz into a free upper bomb site save for sergej, who's standing firm for 1, but that's not going to be enough as this bomb does make its way in. allu does get a parting shot there on his way out of heaven, and now xseveN on the flank through lobby actually makes...
They will make their final push here to try to save the round, and it's going to work out. allu picks it up. The bomb site where there was 4 CTs left. The CTs had 0 grenades. They actually have to continue to press outside, but it looks like they are working wraps now. What a pick from far.
Now they have to do way more than that just to try to much map underneath their control, and it might even get worse with this. No, allu, they must complete to get back into the round. Aerial.
That they won. We're in a row, and then that was it. Since then, pretty much, it's been a struggle.
The 2 rounds they won to get...
Oh god, it's getting so close. I don't know if there will be time here. They're against the clock more so than they're against ENCE at this point. The kills will start to come through there for ENCE as they start to desperately push. Very key position here for sergej, unable to stop the plant from happening though, and he'll be taken down as the rotation's caught by Fallen. Great spray, and that is going to be the round. The first map going towards MIBR with the surprise pick of Nuke. It works out better than bomb site, and allu's going to spot the initial dart across there. sergej is going to take meyern's head off, and you know what? MIBR
They are still here left to defend this site, and they're getting a rotation out as well to the back halls. kNgV, though, so far able to deal with that rotation through the back side. But allu and Sunny now chiming in, putting a stop to this round.
Someone's pushing at the same time, and so he'll reposition to the back line. kNgV, though, he has the position he is. Although kNgV will have his back to him. Absolutely dead to rights as allu now, it all rests on him. Another great flashbang. Time and again, MIBR gaining advantage with their utility usage and their timing as a team. But
now with the UMP trying to see if they can make this retake work, but meyern has other things to say about it as he finds allu leaving aerial all by his lonesome. He has upgraded to an AK-47, but they're just wait.
Yeah. So the work that they've been doing is very apparent, but hold that thought for a moment. The flashbangs come through to get themselves towards E-Box. kNgV gets the initial trade. They're out there looking to frag, but it is ENCE holding things down for the time being. Fallen has to save it. He's the only person with health or position at this point, and he is now the only man standing against 4. Let's see if they give him any edges. Absolutely not. allu, that's kind of the point of it, I think, in many cases. And xseveN goes really aggressive. He's been absolutely murdered by meyern.
That seemed really ill-advised, Dan.
Oh my god. Well, this is the wrong round, I think, for that
time. But we have the gift of hindsight, obviously.
Yeah, and it's also the fact that he's Sunny by the coils, by the cogs. He's going to have to do a lot here. sergej there with assistance. Great damage from the M4. He's still alive and kicking, as is Sunny. He will get traded eventually, but he's done his job. Just 2 players left. They have to force the bomb plant. sergej, does he go forwards? He's going to wait. Taco can't get the first one.
But he's actually shuffling back over pretty quickly to T-Con. So he wants to help this attack rather than backstab. Taco leading the charge here up the sidewalk, pushing really close to Z before finally getting caught by Sunny. Bomb doesn't get planted, but Sunny just biding his time, playing very patiently. Really good trigger discipline to wait.
Because you can see the way that it was designed this yard, but you can see that Fur's already up there underneath connector, and it's been smoked off. That means sergej has a lot to do here. He'll get traded out by Fur, and
planted, getting so much space denied to ENCE. Now they have no footing to go for this retake as quickly as they would like to, but they still find... might be able to use their utility to their advantage, and the kit xseveN is able to find Taco Sunny onto meyern, and there's a throwback. And I feel like for a while they've been a bit lost strategically, so it's nice to see them get a little bit more of a foundation, and that's a great little double drop.
Important to have that surprise, the element of surprise, and he certainly will do. allu's about to catch meyern, I think, and indeed he gets the headshot onto meyern, and Sunny indeed also gets himself a frag, so it's getting desperate now for the Brazilians.
And indeed it is. Just these aggressive positionings are really hard, and now there's no time to plant this bomb, you have to imagine. He's going to try, but no, Sergej. And he is going to very quickly hop out into Olaf, trying to run down, but allu was waiting for that play, actually does tag him, tries to finish it off with the nade. It misses, but he gets the op shot as a parting gift.
Oh my god, he
that's
gets a
so
headshot.
crazy.
That doesn't make any sense, to be honest. I think that's a crime. Put that man in prison. It's going to have to be. Never mind.
Pretty early into this one, a couple of players are very, very low on health right now, and they're starting to get those entries they need over towards the center bomb site, as well as outer. They're pressuring both sides at the same time. Very.
Oh, nicely done. Fallen picks up one. It's a very, very labored fight. They have no idea about aerial, actually, coming in from the flank. Oh, gets caught out off guard, but still BR can offer anything up here. Oh, you don't have to worry about a lot of positions. You can just get onto a plant quickly, but they try to take ladder room, and they'll counter-strike HEs, but meyern will go down on the bomb site. But again, the bomb is still on the ground at ladder room, and Sunny, he can't make his
Nightmare field, Dan.
It's a great shot from meyern. meyern has insane mechanics.
As Sergej's usually the inner guy. Yep, and the ops support him from the backside as well. And Taco does go down, though, with no kills to his...
Two players are, I think, so this is a huge problem. They're going to start moving forward for going for that flank, but oh, beautiful. They were starting to worry about, they just heard him stepping, and that was all.
In towards ladder. First shut them down last time. This time, a great timing on that flash will get them the control they need.
And Fallen has to pull back, but there's meyern close range. He picks Taco and kNgV on the rotation. Oh, he's found actually thinking to maybe catch a second player that might try to peek as the first player. Right. Sometimes what the teams do, but it will be a trade towards
this time, Dan. And this could be something that ENCE is not going to be prepared for. And there it is. Gets the kill, gets the bomb down, still alive, still holding on. Might be able to even find more and eat a sexy.
ENCE will be stuck around the bomb train. Is ENCE looking pretty good here to maybe convert this one. It's xseveN. Oh no, the two now. It's up to him. Coming in from this upper position. A whiff from kNgV. That gives allu a chance here. He's going to pull out the knife here, going for the shot. Beautiful, allu.
No one's really found a foothold just yet in the round. Still buying time, still holding his ground, and there's another one onto aerial. Again, Fallen known for how he handles the pressure of being closed on. When his back's against the wall, he can deliver, and
that is what he does. That is who he is from that position. A power player he can now emerge from, and this is one of those two. And Fallen's on that position.
But it is nice to see Fallen like back in shape like this with the op. You know, this is reminiscent of 2016 Fallen. This is reminiscent of the guy that, you know, people feared. You know, not or anything like that, but he was just steady.
To really leave his mark on the game, because that's when they're their best.
Oh, thank you. Production said I pronounced it right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And he goes push straight into the outer bomb side once again, trying to capitalize on the chaos and Fallen up on top of the train and towards the hell position. And Taco's now made his presence known. He's the only one standing. He's got to win this fight to try to gain access to the A site. He's able to creep through, or maybe not.
Fallen does have that AWP. It's going to be hard to deal with him, and he's already going to find one.
It's a good shot. Fur sitting by Sandwich. No one's found him. He gets another one. That is a huge problem. They'll eventually take down Fallen. And Sunny does find Fur as well. That is a miracle. It feels like there's a chance they're still in this one. Sergej, 10 seconds left that bomb. I don't think he's going to have time to plant this one. He now doesn't have any time at all. He's trying to wrap around the red train, but it's not going to happen. He's just going to have to get out of there, hold on to the weapon. And it looks like MIBR will pick it up by the skin. They must win now to do so. Starting off with a 2-1.
They have to kind of do things like this to try to fight their way back in the round, and it might just work out. Taco, though.
Right-eye peeker, you will have the advantage in that particular angle. So you got to be really careful if you're Taco, and that's why a lot of contact and information, but not commit themselves to the unfavorable engagement. An unexpected angle with the orb to get that early 5v4, but they don't get it. Nor did allu, because allu got a chance too. So, oh, there's the toasting pole drop.
On a couple of different occasions, it could be yet the same story in this round. meyern off Witcher now pressing into his inner sight. Taco left alone with the deagle, trying his best to buy time, find kills where he can, but no one's really giving him a look. In the meantime, Fallen's been trading out with kNgV, allu with another kill, and it's not looking good. It's looking like OT.
Fallen's still alive though with the orb, and he's making his way in. No support. It's a man and an orb. And they've been stepping things up here. Double flashbang play for the Ivy aggression, but they'll tease out in the outer positions as well. They can be all over the place, and they could have inner control now as well. So, oh my god, xseveN, great push, finds himself one on the bomb train, and now it's going to be a bit awkward here for MIBR. They're feeling that pressure, but ENCE are not committed to the outer bomb site. xseveN was out, enough time had to pass. Oh dear, that's a great angle.
Aerial, and they have no idea, and he spots the barrel of Fallen's AWP. He's gonna get right behind him, gets the headshot, clears,
and to create a lot of rotation. And then they pushed everything after that, and that was a really big problem. They had pressure everywhere. So many holes in the defense. Really very well played by ENCE. And they
haven't seen him be successful there yet with it, though, to be fair. But
oh, this is it. They're pushing everywhere at once. That's the bomb there in inner as well, and that's actually where MIBR hold on to. So with 35 seconds left and the rotation through a ladder for the bomb, there might be a chance. There's the bomb. kNgV's caught it. It's now down on the ground. It's got to be collected, but they have to traverse these open spaces against the orb. But there goes the orb. ENCE finally started to find some great solutions here. Disadvantage here on this angle, and that's going to cause problems because then they'll have coverage of both sides of the bomb train. kNgV getting closer, emerging from old bomb, goes for the play, quick scope onto aerial, and now tapping the bomb. Someone has to go out and peek this. But no one's going to peek it. They don't believe. They don't believe. They are non-believers. Oh my god, the timing from Sunny is perfect. No scopes, aerial. I will lose it. Oh my god! I can't. That's just fallen, isn't it? Just in and out against that. That's just, I don't know. Oh no, xseveN's getting caught out here as well. Surely he'll get flanked.
But look at these T's swarming from all directions, really starting to put the pressure on Sunny. But Sunny so far has been up to the task. He's continuing to dish out blows left and right to Made in Brazil. It's only now two standing, trying to plant this bomb. meyern has to fake it, wheeling around the bomb train, does find sergej, but time is so low, and allu is oh so close to him. At Z comes out the smoke, but meyern spots it, but can't get the kill. allu instead the victor, and with that, the map goes the way of ENCE, and we will indeed have many CTs concentrated over here towards connector. So far, equal exchanges break out in the bathrooms, but kNgV looking to take the advantage, and he does.
And nicely done, the trades go somewhat evenly here, and now it's time to try to get that bomb to a bomb site, but they're cut off from an ability to do so. Taco there. Oh, go, nice.
Trying to make their stroll down the park of Long A for up close to the MP9. This could be devastating, and a lot of money being poured by Fern. Indeed, it will be. Yeah, they're pretty boned.
And so it's the case of them maybe getting lucky and maybe seeing some forward control here towards bathrooms, towards divider as the push comes through monster as well. Nice headshot there onto kNgV, but meyern there able to follow up, swaps out for
peek into short. There is one player right here on the sidewalk. He needs to divert his attention, and they do get in for the plant.
That's actually a good couple of smokes to create space. Fallen playing around the side here. This is a really good angle, but still xseveN. Stunning shot will take Fallen down. Now it's up to meyern as he begins to walk his way up the short position. And again, ENCE don't know precisely where he can come from. They've got some good positions, but no one's checking for this. Oh no, maybe it won't have the ability to fall back there. And oh, big push coming in. Taco gets one. He wants to smoke it off though. He doesn't want to bite off more than he can chew. And you've got a support player there, hungry to pick up a gun. That's Fur.
Nades exchanging, though. Lots of damage done to Taco and Fern. allu also found an out pick onto meyern. That was the player up close on Fountain that's been thwarted. Aerial also coming in. Sergej catching kNgV pushing, so everything's going the way of it, it seems. Taco not even able to make a recovery there.
Beautifully done by the lavatory. Yeah. There we go. Fur will get challenged. Good support from Fallen there. Gets the double. He'll go unchecked here. It's an off angle that he's playing. And that's a really good way to have Fallen get it one and done here. Oh, beautiful. Turns around. And that is going to be
probably been taken. Some counter utility will be dished out to try to slow down the aggression. Meanwhile, first is picked off at A. Aerial now finding entry into B. Everything's gone wrong for Made in Brazil.
Oh my god, he's going to get badly hunted here. Early B defense here, and they're going to be right to do so because in comes that huge B play. Taco swapping out the weapon there. Beautiful work from him. He's absolutely crushed the push. There's no entry at... Smart stuff from allu. Or so close. Allu gets a little bit further forward. They can come up of the connected position and move forwards. But Taco, in the meantime, he's not letting them sit on this control, and the trades come through.
Up, so he has a chance to maybe make a huge play. And there is the first kill, but can he continue? He's staying alive for quite a bit, but
and is moving forwards with the M4. Not with the AWP. Allu's on the AWP. Allu's been annihilated by Fallen there. That's a beautiful burst. That's the only way you can maybe try to win this one, and he finds Sunny!
Just a little bit, but it still does stop the push coming up into middle. And meyern has found that kill onto Allu with that aggressive positioning over on the A side of the map. They take over playground as well. B is a bit vulnerable, though, as the take is going to come this direction. Taco, though, doing a lot of damage. Gets a kill as well on top of it all. And
great kill to get from Taco. Sunny, though, taking down Fur towards the connector, and that might cause some issues. xseveN there. Feels like he has lots to do, especially now that kNgV is threatening the flank. They've got to feel like every position is being destabilized right now, but that's a great headshot from Sergej. Dealing with the flanking player. Out he goes for another, but it's all up to xseveN now. 1 versus 3. AK in hand as they start to bear down on his position. He knocks down one. He's got the second. There's just one more to go. It's Fallen with the AWP. He's pressuring the bomb. And xseveN! It's really cool as well that it's like the turning points of these clutches. This big clutch is Fallen, and then xseveN is... It's great to see. And oh man, getting some deagle kills and some value towards short B. It seems, and there you go, Taco with that deagle again.
On his back. And Sunny seems like he realizes what might be there, but he focuses on sight instead. It's an even trade. kNgV trying to lock things down, but Allu says nay, finds the bomb, and has a chance to win the 1 versus 1.
I would love for him to go up on dice. Oh no!
This game being so close this round matters even more.
Ooh, the shadow. There's the flashbang. Fallen. You don't often see the bait. Fallen's making a lot of noise, and there's Fur. His position revealed. He gets 2, and then in the distraction, Fallen plays off of that to pick up a frag of his own. That setup has worked out way too well. Allu with a nice, precise headshot, but there is still much more to be done. He has no time at all. Has to fall back. Really killing the clock here. They've got that lurk set up outside long. The presence stepping is heard by Fur. He'll peek, and he doesn't win the fight. kNgV with a quick trade. That means everything. And meyern goes close to the smoke. They're going to have to go through this. He knows that he's going to get the spray out. Gets himself a double headshot. Taco there for support. Will shut it all down. And I'm good at the end of that first half, does.
Absolutely. A great, strong finish from meyern Brazil to give them a pretty nice lead coming into the pistol here. The second half, they waste no time plowing into B, but they're meeting some really stiff resistance from Sunny and Aerial. Sunny with...
This is just dancing around. Yeah. Delaying the inevitable pass, and indeed.
Into connector at the very least, and Allu has his back. But unfortunately not for long, as kNgV's deagle will break out, but somehow sergej survives. And he's still going. What is happening? How is sergej still in this fight? Finally, Taco deals with...
Gone. In fact, he has an MP5. And he's going to nail the tagged player, so... 3v2 towards that A bomb site now. They're going to close in on Aerial. He's been pretty phenomenal this series. He's got a lot to do with here, and that smoke is actually going to isolate a 1v1 for Aerial. He's loving that. He will eventually go down to the scouts. And now Sunny on the flank. They don't know where he is, but now this, well, they found out now, so...
Not much you could really hope for at this point. If you're Sunny, awkward. It's pretty soon.
Oh, man, it feels bad, man. He gets dinged, and then he just... I think he just walked into the first bullet of another wallbang attempt. Taco, though, with the flashbang, that's worked out really well. Explosive effort, changing up the pace to great effect, to great impact. And they've got the bomb down. They've got a 3v2 after plant. ENCE are out of position. The flank is coming from Allu. But how much is it going to do?
Nothing, I would imagine now, as he's all alone, and they have all their bases covered here in this post-lane meyern Brazil. You almost wonder if Allu should just back off, but no, he...
Go for it! He gets an AK as well, or a Krieg actually. Might be getting another one, some damage onto meyern, and they'll charge down the bomb site and they'll have the plant. So that should be a wrap for this one.
Should being the key word, Dan. There is maybe something ENCE can try to do. They do have a lot of upgraded pistols. They do have 1 smoke grenade to try to maybe get on top of the bomb with it, but Fur playing forward on the dumpster, able to dispatch of one of them right away. Though Aerial is quick to get one of his own, and oh my goodness, they have Taco down now as well. They actually have a main advantage in an AK in Aerial's hands, who already has 2 kills and he has armor. So this gets scary. Smoke does go down on the bomb, Fallen in position to try to deal with it. And no, it's all on Fallen now. Fallen feeds them. He's getting fed the kills, but can he stop this defuse? He runs out of bullets. He goes in with the knife. He's away. Oh no, but he does win anyway off the timer. A stressful one.
Suez position. They don't have any connector presence, so it does indicate to me that they're going to commit towards this B bomb site. Look at that, xseveN. He has a lineup or two. He's practiced that one, that's for sure. He's going to get himself a freebie. And that also tells him that they are taking this position quickly, which is a tell towards this B take. And they're going to go straight in. Oh my god, he has no respect at all. Straight in there, looking for those frags. And meyern's going to finish things off. It's still, though, they don't have full control of the site. They're going to get the bomb down, but they're losing players. meyern, surely he can't get off the plant. And he won't. To Fallen now. Reset the situation. There's the first frag. He's got almost no HP left, and he can't finish it. And that's so cool because that is great. What a spot there. Catches the boost.
Be a toughie. He might not have to worry about it. xseveN decides to just peek into Fallen's AWP. I'm not sure why he didn't just trust allu to hold the angle, just play the bait and switch. Maybe the smoke is kind of what forced his hand, as there is one now thrown over towards the APC. They do start coming into the site. kNgV has that flank covered, but still loses the fight, strangely enough, and allu comes in as well. And this looks so good for meyern Brazil, but before they get this bomb planted, it starts to deteriorate.
Yeah, they didn't have any more utility, I think. They had to just jump across dry. 8 seconds now. allu whiffs the shot. That's them. They can get the bomb, get it planted. They have to be planting it. Are they planting it? I hope they're planting it. Oh, just they're trading. Oh no, allu's in trouble. He's in trouble. They're going to go for that bathrooms plant, but they got to get that plant down and fall back off the site here into safer territory. But it doesn't seem like they're too confident to fall back here. Fer goes for a peek around the dice. And then the CTs are going to be able to swing this together. Fallen's going closer to the position. There it is. They get ahead of the play. And MIBR use
the defense on the A side, gives them the option to transition back to B. They don't like what they see over here towards mid and bathrooms. And allu get
laid down back onto the monster tunnel. Here for the CTs, and there they go. The swing is pretty good, actually, from MIBR around the pillar. xseveN's going to jump straight through the smoke and back in again as he tries to escape, but there is no escape. It's up to Sergej. 8 seconds left. They're going to stop the plant here, and he will...
Are not going to have much to work with. An AWP only the main powerful weapon they have. Everyone else is kind of on SMGs. Just allu takes his op towards Monster. It's a new look, but he misses a big opportunity. No harm, no foul, he gets away, but that could have gave his team an advantage, and now it allows meyern Brazil to spill out, and they're trading their way into B. ENCE is holding on for dear life, though, and they're getting the kills they need. It's all on Fer. He's found one, but it's the 1v1 against Sunny. It's all going to come down to this, and Fer, he's done it. He's sending ENCE home.